during one of the other ones, and you grabbed
so
you hit the mic with your when we were using the reg. Are you recording now?
you will know when you see this, we are not live anymore. For
Yeah,
this episode, we're working out some kinks,
yeah,
and
yeah,
not like those weird kinks.
yeah.
Like,
Don't kink shame.
no, but I'm saying we're not
No,
doing.
no.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you hit the microphone when we were using actual microphones with your elbow, and then you grabbed the mic and went, "Sorry, everybody." So loud. That was great though.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh
Oh, so how you doing, my friend?
well,
It's never a time to drink.
if you can't tell, I'm a little frustrated because of the technical kinks. We'll call them technical kinks to differentiate from the other kind of kinks
It's like
that we don't want to talk about.
an '80s. Like it'll be like an '80s industrial like punk band.
You feel it?
The Technical Kinks.
Oh, that would be a great name.
That would be a really good name
Yeah.
for a band.
Hello, Chicago!
We're the
Technical kinks! And then all of a sudden, all the lights go out. Oh, sorry, we're having a technical kink. And then
with one dude with like one of the keyboards, but like every third key doesn't work.
or it just starts playing it.
So long.
Then everyone's playing their instruments, and all you can hear is the bass drum.
Bass guy doesn't even have any strings on it. He's just slapping the bass.
She said bass guy doesn't have any strings, and I was like, why would a bass drum have a guitar or strings? I don't know.
This one guy playing a bass drum. That's so the bass drum in the middle of the thing. It's kind of like Slipknot has like 14 people, the drums. Like, one guy just plays one of them big giant drums for like 4 songs,
Oh, really?
and then he's done. And then they have like two actual drummers, and then they have like
Like a combination ska band? Because
there's
ska
something.
has
I don't know.
like 17 people in their
I've
band
never heard.
and stuff.
I've never heard Slipknot referred to as a ska band.
Well, you said they have like 14 people.
Well, so does Wu-Tang, but they're,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, they're
well,
they're
Wu-Tang
a
is
clan,
they're definitely ska.
but they're a clan.
If I've ever heard a ska
That's,
band in my life,
that's not even a
Ghostface Killer is the one who.
not even a band. It's a clan.
Oh, so we're not gonna.
They're yeah. So I'm
Yeah, I
a
know.
little
We're
frustrated.
frustrated.
A little frustrated.
Trying to laugh our way through it.
I'm going to be sipping on the Saranac Blueberry Blonde. Not a sponsor, which could be.
Which could be. I
Yeah.
am drinking on the Pepsi from Taco Bell with half melted ice.
Well, it's half melted because it took us 20 minutes to get things going.
That's true. That's very
But
true.
yeah, so technology. It's a fun thing.
Your phone on real quick.
What's going on?
Is your phone on and streaming? Recording?
Is your phone recording?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. I don't see it anymore.
Oh boy.
Oh,
This is one of them technical kinks.
technical kinks.
My band Technical Kinks will be opening.
The technical kink.
Maybe was there maybe did your maybe it had a timer and it just screen timed out. This is
Oh, gee.
this is exactly what I'm just gonna keep
Well,
going.
we can always edit this part out.
That fuck that. We don't edit.
This is where editing comes in.
We don't edit. We don't edit here. You're seeing this raw and unemotional. Joel's fucking with his phone. I'm talking to you guys like you're in the room. While
It says I'm connected.
we're here, I would like everyone to know that my band Technical Kinks will be opening for the Henry Rollins band at the Forum in Chicago on May 4th. It's a special Star Wars one.
Fucking God.
Oh man, we just got demonetized.
Here, come over here.
So, let me just tell you about what's going on. We're just gonna keep like I like this. This is fine. I like this. This is like what happens. This is so you guys see the behind the scenes.
Open phone
Let me
link.
tell you a little bit about myself. I was a Navy SEAL. It's not true. Wasn't a Navy SEAL, but I did get my picture taken with a SEAL at the fair. That was kind of cool. So there was that. Huh. Oh,
Still internal to no editing.
yeah. I'm good with it. Fuck it. People are gonna just be watching me ramble for like 5 minutes while we talk about, whatever.
Hold on, let me make sure. I think I have to unlock my phone to
Oh boy.
edit it or to
We'll
start it.
we'll put a black bar over Joel's junk every time he walks in front of that camera. 'Cause-
We're back.
Hey, that was great. I hope they don't edit any of that.
All right.
That was amazing.
How's the camera look
Turn
there?
it down. A little bit more. We're good.
Where'd I put my bear?
Oh my God, he's got them wandering around. He had dementia.
All right, so don't close that little window, but just minimize it.
Yep.
Okay. This thing?
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
and there.
There we go. That's lovely. Look at us.
Yeah, we're gonna edit all that out.
Oh, gold. That was gold.
That's gold, I tell ya.
That is the stuff they're gonna edit that whole part out, and that's gonna go at the end.
Oh, behind the scenes.
That'll be the
We're gonna do a behind the scenes.
that'll be the that'll be the during the technical difficulty
Yeah,
part.
if you subscribe, you can get access to the behind the scenes.
And listen to me ramble like a stoned lunatic for 45 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pay
and
$4.95 a month for that.
so if you're listening on YouTube or watching on YouTube, you may have heard a laugh in the background there. We have. Do we want to call him a producer now?
Well, episode 1 of his production is not
Train
going.
wreck.
Train wreck.
Yeah.
So yes, let's call him.
So we can blame it on him.
Yeah.
We got Jake. Everybody, blame it on Jake.
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake
Thanks for
is
joining us.
Jake is our if we were Joe Rogan, he would be our Jamie.
We're not Joe Rogan though.
I could be.
No, you couldn't.
No, I couldn't. I was born to 2 people much shorter and poorer.
Yeah, and you're not nearly as jacked.
No. I am wearing a baggy shirt.
And that would help if you took that off. We'd see
You don't
six
know.
pack.
You've never seen the 6-pack under my belly.
I don't want to see the six pack under your
I've
belly.
been planking.
I don't want to see anything.
Planking. So we're back, and
Plankton.
now that we've got that straightened out for a minute or so, maybe we'll get through some stuff.
Yeah, I know. I said I have like 1 beer a week, but after this fiasco, I might have another 10.
I have 1 beer a week, and after this, I am also adding an 8-ball to my.
Oh, we have an 8-ball right over there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a pool 8-ball. Oh, not the one, not the type that you were referring to.
That's weird. It's just you got big nostrils for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So,
So you're going to Toronto next
I
weekend.
am, and I'm
So
hopefully coming home. So
I hope so.
there's 13 of us going.
Okay.
If I don't know what that is in Canadian, but it's 13 American.
Yep.
So we're going
I
in
think
4
it's about
cars.
15, 16.
Yeah, I don't know what the exchange rate is, but people wise, it's weird how that happens. You go across the border with like 13 people, but when you get there, there's 2 extras. Canada puts 2 people on your roof. You don't know who they are. Like they just go along for the ride, and then when you go back to America, they get off your roof.
One of my favorite parts of when we went to Toronto was at the border when we did the exchange.
Oh my god!
And you go, we go to the border and we're exchanging money from American currency into Canadian.
Yep.
We're all standing in line.
Yep.
Rob and Aaron had just gotten engaged.
Yep.
and but the order that we're standing in line is Rob's first, and then I'm right behind him. So he gets up there and he says, uh, what's the lady's just making small talk and goes, why are you coming to Canada? And he's like, oh, we're just here for fun. I just got engaged and we're celebrating. And she goes, oh, congratulations. And I leaned right up and go, thank you.
Oh my
She
god,
started laughing so hard.
I almost died. That was the same trip where we got to the Canadian border. So we rented a car. It was myself and my wife. Wasn't my wife at the time. We just got engaged, like Joel said.
You got them there.
And then we had Joel and her friend. We'll just call her whatever,
Patty.
Patty. We'll call her Patty. Her name's
We have to change the names to protect the
yes,
identity
yes. So we'll call her just Patty. Um,
because she
so
got in a lot of trouble with the law up there.
yeah, that's why we have to change her name. She killed.
They asked, do you bring any over fruits and vegetables? And she was like, I'm loaded with them.
Yeah, lots of them.
And we were
So
like, don't say that.
so we rented a car because nobody wanted to put the miles on their car.
Yeah.
And we rented a car and it had Texas license plates on it.
Yeah.
So we're getting up towards the border, and Lauren, for some reason, thought that because the car had Texas plates, excuse me, that they were going to assume we were from Texas. So
Wanted us all
she
to have
spent 20 minutes trying to convince us all to use Texas accents when we got to the border. And she's like in the back practicing, and she keeps going,
like,
you got them there.
howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. You got them there states.
Well, I don't even why did she choose that phrase?
That was the
You got
worst.
them there state.
That was the absolute worst accent in the entire world. And then we get there, the guy goes, we're sitting there, he's like, plan on going to Toronto?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, am I supposed to? I don't know. Or is this a trick question?
I think you looked at him and you said, I hardly think that's any of your business.
So, can I tell you? So, do you have? That's one of our better border stories. I'm going to tell you two stories real quick.
All right.
The reason I'm going to tell you two is because it's two border stories, but it's at two separate borders.
Okay. Same country?
Different countries.
Different countries, even.
We're going
Okay.
to go. So, Canada.
Okay.
I have a friend. He turned 18. Well, in Canada, you could drink it. You could drink at 18.
Yes.
So this was a law. This was back late 90s, early before 9/11, when it was pretty easy to get back and forth across the border.
Right. Right.
So we went for the night drinking up into Niagara Falls on the Canadian side.
As a lot of 18-year-olds do.
Yes. So we get loud.
Was it snowing?
No. We're hammered. We're drinking. So we're on our way back.
Oh, so you're in construction.
Yes, yes. And our one friend was in the front seat on the passenger side, and we get up to the thing, and I was sober because I don't drink. I've
Yes.
never drank,
Yes.
and I'm sober.
And not heavily.
Yes.
You
Like,
you partake
yeah.
every now and again.
Yeah.
But
I never
you
drink.
don't
I
you don't
never
get
drink enough where I can't
no
drive.
you don't
Like,
get drunk.
Yes.
If you're gonna
I've
drink,
won.
you drink just solely for you enjoy the taste of what you're
Yep.
drinking.
Like I'll
Yeah.
drink like one. We'll do like one. I'll do one Irish car bomb with
Yeah,
like you and
yeah,
Jason.
or like a Guinness or something
Or a
like that.
Guinness.
Because yeah, yeah.
So we're coming up to the thing, and his older brother, who was 21, he's in the front seat, and he's really drunk, and he's like, "Well, fuck these guys, fuck the bar." I was like, "Shit." I was like, "Keep your mouth shut." So we get up there, and he's checking our IDs, walks around, knocks on Ben's window. Ben's not his real name. I'm using that as his fake name. He knocks on Ben's thing. Don't worry, buddy, I got you. Knocks on his window, rolls the window down, and he goes, "How you doing tonight? Blah blah blah. You got any weapons or drugs in the car?" This motherfucker looks at the border guy and goes, "Why? What do you need?" They put the little fucking phone on the car. They said, "Pull over there."
Yeah.
We were there 4 hours while they tore that car apart.
And that was Canada.
And that was Canada.
Oh
That was
my
us coming
God.
from Canada back into the States.
Okay, so it was
It was
US.
us.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was us.
Okay. Yeah.
So going the
Because
other.
I was gonna say I can't imagine Canadian border guards being. I mean, they probably would have gone, "Oh, sarcasm, eh?" and then just letting you go. They're just
Well, they have them. They have them. You know what's weird? When we went into Canada, it was two moose. That's who checked us in.
two mooses.
Two moose.
Is it moose or mooses?
Meese.
Meeson.
Meese.
I think meese would be the plural of. No, that's mice. Never mind.
If you had a bunch of Canadian moose
Uh huh.
and one of them got kidnapped and was being sold into the sex trade, you could star a movie with a group of guys named Liam Neeson.
I I didn't like that one. Yeah. Eh, you can swing and miss, but you got to try.
You know
You
what?
got to try.
To be said, they're trying to get going live. I'm sorry if I'm not on my A game right now.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's right.
So you had to try. You
Maybe
got
I'm
it.
thrown off because I ain't got my fuzzy thing.
But I think it is mooses. I don't think it's
just
I don't
moose.
it's not meese.
You ever see them
Is
videos?
it like deer where it's the plural of moose is moose?
I think so.
I think it's mooses.
Mice.
I don't know. Jake, look it up. What's the plural of moose? We're gonna find out right now. This is why we have him.
Plural of moose is moose.
Okay, I'm wrong then. Okay.
400
Okay.
moose ran by. One moose ran by. So if you never, I never like till you actually see one, you don't realize how fucking big the.
They're like 14 feet tall.
It's like, what are you, Slender Man?
Yeah. So there's when you drive up to Canada from New York, like if you're going to like Nova Scotia,
Yeah.
there's a road through Maine.
Why would you do that?
Well, there's a road through. I used to. My father used to be on the board of a college that was located in Canada,
Yeah.
so he used to go up there every now and then.
Oh,
But he didn't like, especially during the winter, he didn't like flying.
was it
Um,
Hogwarts?
huh?
Was it Hogwarts?
Hogwarts in Canada, Nova Scotia. I think it's the cheap Canadian knockoff of Hogwarts, which is twine skin tag.
Ah,
Yeah.
I got you that one. Little tiny rotisserie
So
swan.
rotisserie.
Little tiny rotisserie swan.
No, but there's a road called Airport Road,
That'd be a great movie.
and it's almost like you know how you hear about out west and like you drive through miles and miles of desert with no gas stations or anything. So Airport Road goes through Maine, and it's through like a national forest, you know,
It's a weird place to have an
and
airport road.
I don't know why they call it Airport Road.
It's a weird place for an airport
There's
road.
nothing on it at all, but it goes for like 100 miles, and there's like no rest stops, there's no gas stations, nothing, and it's just all wilderness around you because you're in like a national forest.
Mhm.
And one of the other professors at that college where my dad was on the board of, I knew
Snape?
him.
Was it Snape?
No, Snipe.
Snape.
Yeah. Again,
Tell me.
but then cheap Canadian knockoff.
Absolutely. You know how they have like they have Bollywood where they have like all like
Yeah.
the Indian. Tell me you would not watch a Canadian version of Harry Potter.
Absolutely.
That would be
I would watch a Canadian version of anything.
they should start doing them.
Yeah. But
Sorry.
anyway, yeah. So one of these professors is driving on Airport Road, and he's just driving along. His wife's in the car next in the passenger seat, and she's asleep. And she wakes up, and he's going like 10 miles an hour. And she's like, "What are you doing? Why are you going so slow?" And he goes, look out the window." And there was a moose running alongside the car, like just running right alongside the car, like going a little bit faster, then a little bit slower. And he was afraid it was going to turn in front of him, but it was high, it was taller than the SUV they were driving in. It was enormous, enormous. Look at that picture right there.
Oh my God, is that the
Off track. What was your second story about the
Oh,
border?
okay. So, El Paso, down Texas.
Okay, so now we're southern
Now
border.
we're southern border. So
Which that you don't want to fuck with anyone on the border going in or out
no.
of
So back in the day,
on that border.
like in the 90s, when this story takes place, like you, like
Is that back in the day? When people say back in the day now, does it refer to the 90s?
50,
Back in the day is 90?
anything 25 years or older is back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like we get there and there was a bar on the other side of the border. You could walk across. You walk from El Paso to Juarez, and you go across, and there was a bar there. And they used to do this thing. They'd open at 11 a.m.
Mhm.
They closed at 4 a.m. And for $12 American, you got open bar 11 a.m., 4 a.m. Missing. Now you know why I don't drink. Because that was right.
Was that one time that you did drink?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
the first place I ever ate the worm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That was the the reason that we used to go there was when we'd walk across the border, they used to tell us to take a $20 bill, put it in your shoe. If the Mexican police stop you and harass you because you're American,
hmm
give them that $20. So like the third or fourth time we went, it happened. And the cop starts giving us a little trouble.
Yeah.
My buddy hands him a $20 bill. We never had another problem ever again walking from El Paso to our before the cross the border.
Okay.
So the moral of that story is Mexican police are cheap.
Was
Used to
I
buy-
thought this was I thought this was going to be the story was going to kind of correlate
No,
with
not
the
at
other.
all.
So
No,
they're
I didn't
just
say they were similar. What took place in the north border and southern border?
thought-
I'm sorry. I'll make them correlate. There was a moose.
I thought Ben was going to be with you again.
Fuck him.
I don't know.
Oh, stupid ass. We almost left him.
No, that
We almost left his ass in Canada.
when I did go to Mexico,
Okay.
I've been to Mexico once, and we had to cross in California, and we were going to be there long enough, so we had to become temporary citizens
Oh my god.
because we were going to be down there for 6 weeks.
So you were temporarily Mexican?
Yeah, for six,
Ice, get in here. Come on.
for 6 months.
Get him.
For 6 months, I held dual citizenship. So I was a U.S.
His name is Joel.
or a Mexican citizen for 6 months.
That's crazy.
No,
You can do
Joel. Joel.
Joel.
Is that how you? No, that's George. It's spelled George.
No real names.
Sorry. But no,
It's that easy to get that. Just like you give
Well-
somebody $20. I'm like, okay, you're Mexican for.
we didn't have to pay 20. I don't know. I don't think we paid anything. But like when we went through, we got our passports and everything like that.
It's way easier to
But-
do that than to get a passport.
We had it set up so that they knew that we were crossing. They knew like the time that we were going to be
Oh,
crossing
I
and
gotcha.
everything like that.
I gotcha.
So, but when we went over, we had to like pull over and go into the office.
Oh,
so that
because
we
you were
could
there
fill
so
out.
long.
Yeah, and we had to fill out and sign this paperwork that says we're going to be Mexican citizens for 6 months. But when you get out and you're going like, there's guys with machine guns all over the place, like
They give you
all
one?
over the place.
They give you one?
I asked if I could shoot it, but he was like,
Like,
no.
what
Like,
the fuck?
I kept on going,
What is it?
come on, let me.
Like what? Like, do you get gifts when you become a citizen? Like, I always picture
Have
like
a citizenship party.
I always picture like when people go to become American citizens and they get sworn in. Like, what's the most American thing you could give them as a congratulations, you're American? I feel like they give them like a McDonald's like Happy Meal or something.
Or I was gonna say apple pie, but a McDonald's apple pie. is
That's
even
what I
better.
mean. They give you like
They give you an apple pie, a baseball glove, and a rotisserie pig.
so like yeah, that would make sense. So I just assume like when they're like you are now temporarily a Mexican citizen. Here's your tequila.
Mhm.
Here's your sombrero and a donkey.
Yeah.
And then then you give them back when you leave.
Yeah, that made the trip to where we were going once we got into Mexico that much harder because now we had a couple donkeys that we had to take with us.
Oh, that's true.
So we had to go real slow because we didn't have room in the car.
They're always no.
So they were tied to the bumper, and we just had to
we
like
were just
go
going.
real slow while
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
That
That's
makes
why we were
sense.
there for 6 months.
Oh, well, you know, had to go to 3 miles.
Yeah, it didn't.
14 months
Yes, yeah.
because we had our pack burros.
Oh, but even when we were there, we were staying in Plaza del Tijuana, and they again there were trucks that were driving around with just military trucks with guys in the back with machine guns all over the city.
You know
It
what?
was crazy.
They do the same thing at Plaza Grande over in well.
They have the doormen have machine guns.
There's just guys in trucks sitting outside the parking lot. It's crazy. They're like, we want you to have an authentic Mexican experience. So everywhere you go,
You can't have that without the guns.
nope,
You gotta have the guns.
machine guns and
Yep.
$20 for a garbage bag full of marijuana. Just giant sticks in it like it's a branch. But you know, you feel like a king for a day.
I thought you were going to tell a story about like a border at like Australia or something. You've been to Australia,
Oh my
haven't you?
God, that's
Because your sister lives
yeah, that's how I got my fear of flying
there. Australia, going to Australia.
was coming home.
Oh, really?
So 2:30 it was I it's one of them things where like you know like people think what why do you have a fear why are you afraid of that and you're one of them things you're like I don't know I just always have been. I can tell you the exact moment. I can tell you the time. It was 2:30 in the morning.
What happened?
So we were on our way
I've
home.
never heard this story.
We're on our way home on our back to the States. And I'm sitting again, I'm in the window seat.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting there. And we were sleeping because like I said, it was 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. How long is that flight?
It's 17 hours, but you lose a day going and you gain a day coming. Like when we went,
Time travel?
yes, because we left on a Monday.
It's awesome.
When we left, we left on a Monday. We got to Australia on Wednesday. Never saw Tuesday because of the international date line. We went right from Monday to Wednesday. We were Monday, hit the international date line. Boom, we were into Wednesday.
And we left in 2015,
Yep.
and when we landed, it was 2019.
Yep.
I don't know how that.
No, when we come back, no, when we flew back, we left Sydney at it was 10:45 in the morning. We landed in LA 10:36 in the morning the same day. We landed like 8 minutes before we left. So anyway,
so you had a less than 8 minute flight.
yep, that was great.
Yeah, that
was
was
efficient.
really fast.
So yeah, but we were over the we're over the ocean, and I don't know why, but I like opened my window just to look out for no reason at all. I'm 40,000 feet.
Window in an airplane.
No, the slidey thing.
Oh.
The shady thing. Well, it was a while ago, so we hit the roll down. It was roll down windows. So
You're like, stewardess, my lock is broke. I can't lift this window up.
well, what was crazy is
I just want some fresh air. Just want some fresh
it was weird because they were like it was weird because like back then when they give you like the safety instructions like the seatbelts,
Yeah.
and they used to tell you to reach over and hit the lock on your window on your thing, like on an old car. No, so we're flying and I get I'm not crying, I'm like laughing. That's why I'm tearing up. But
Sure.
we're over and it's in
Damn technical kinks. You got him crying.
I open the thing and I look out and like you could it was all ocean, so it was just black, but you saw like the light of a ship, like it was like a container ship, whatever.
Yeah.
The middle of the ocean.
They call them cargo ships.
And I'm looking at this thing and it dawned on me just how in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
And then I realized once I was like, oh my God, they're like, it's in the middle, like there's no land anywhere. And then I realized, oh, I'm on that ship only 40,000 feet in the air.
It's like
So
100 times more dangerous.
I'm like, if anything happens, we have absolutely no. like
Yeah,
what,
there's like
what they
no
do is
chance of this turning into a lost situation.
you get
You're
to
all
a
dead if
you
this
get
goes
to a,
down.
you get to a point in the flight where you can't turn around, where you're so far
Yeah,
out.
you're past the point of no return. Yeah, yeah,
And it's just like, and I'm just like sitting there,
and that's why they call it that.
and then I'm like, oh my
I'm
god.
sorry, and that's why they call it that. You know what
And
camera to look at.
then I just literally that moment, like I went into full blown panic attack
Yeah.
and just sat there and just for the next 7 hours, I'm just literally just white knuckling, just looking straight down, trying to get
Oh.
every time we get any kind of turbulence at all, I'm like, oh, we're dead. We're dead. We hit the ground. We hit the ground, and I was like, I will never fly again. I will never. And then Erin she got me to fly to Key West once.
Yeah.
I flew
I
down there
know you guys
one
usually
time.
drive down. Is that
Yep.
why you guys
Why we
drive down?
because
Okay.
I told her, I said I would rather take the extra 3 days and stay in a hotel room.
Okay.
I said because I'm not. I said, you know what I'm not gonna do in my car? Crash into the side of a fucking mountain doing 400 miles an
Yeah.
hour.
Well, you could still technically crash into the side of a mountain,
Not
but
doing
not doing 400
no,
miles an hour.
no.
The likelihood of
You
that is, yeah.
plus I'm driving. I don't know who's driving that plane. He might have just
A
you
guy,
don't know that.
a
You
guy
don't
who
know
went
that.
to school to do that.
Oh, somebody who at least did Microsoft Flight fucking Simulator.
Yeah, you did. All he did was a simulator.
That's it.
It's like I'm really good at Skyfox.
You know, I got
I
I was awesome at Space Invaders.
you don't fly in that. You listen in Defender. I saved every citizen that they picked up on Atari.
When I was Aladdin, the video game Aladdin flying around on my carpet, I was the best.
I said I am the best when I have the little tail of the fox in Mario. When I when people fly in Mario, I am so good at that. And they'll be like, okay, well, you have basically like your Coke bottle lenses, you can't see anything at all.
No.
But because you're so good at Mario, we'll let you fly the plane.
No.
But you can only go from LA to Australia.
I would tell me how funny and completely.
There's nothing out there.
You end up killing somebody because somebody have a heart attack on the plane. Could you imagine as a crane, just like on a plane, and then like all of a sudden like you just like get up in the pilot. Oh my God, there's anybody here that can fly the plane? And you're like, I can fly the plane, and you go up, and then you turn around and you'd be like, I can't land it, but I can fly it, and then you just go in and you shut the door. Or I've always wanted to like if I was a pilot, just one time, like if I was going to retire or if I was quitting my job,
Yeah.
just one time, like mid-flight, just come running as fast as you can out of the cockpit with a parachute.
Run all the way to the back of the plane.
Run all the way to the back of the plane. Run all the way to the back of the plane. Open the bathroom door, shut it, and flush.
And as you're running, you're yelling, "It's fine, it's fine, it's fine."
Told him not to touch that knob.
I am kind of the opposite. I really enjoy flying. I've never had an experience like that. So I mean who knows? It could change my mind. But my best experience flying though was when we did go to Mexico, the same trip there. I've flown a bunch of times, but I never flown first class. And somebody bought us tickets because
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, so I was going blind. Oh, oh, I was going blind.
um
Sorry.
so somebody bought us first class tickets because it was when Christine was sick.
Yep.
The reason we went down there. Um, and first class is awesome, dude. I'd only flown coach or business or whatever, and when you get it's really true. Like every time you see it on like a movie or like a sitcom or something like that. I know there's a big thing. One of the episodes of Seinfeld where
Oh
they're
yeah.
like, oh, we have space in first class for one person to upgrade. And Jerry's like, take it.
Yeah.
And then Elaine's like, well, why do you get it? And he said, well, you've never flown first class. You don't know what you're missing.
Yep.
Like I have, and but it was really amazing because it was like I like got out my credit card to pay for a drink, and they were like, oh no, that's all included.
Oh, that's
And
not where I thought you were going with that. I thought you were going to say you pulled out your credit card and they handed you a little mirror.
oh, I no,
Just assume first class and cocaine, chicken wings, and stripper poles.
no, what I was gonna say is I got out my credit card and then it got straight out the window because we forgot to lock it.
You forgot to after you gotta remember.
That
Yeah.
it's gone now.
And then it got sucked into the.
Yeah.
That's why I don't fly.
Yeah.
Then you
So-
know what's gonna happen.
They were like, no, it's all included. You don't need to pay for anything here. And they brought you the hot towels and like I was like, do they really do that? And they do. They brought like hot towels so that you can like put it over your face or anything like
That's
that.
what that was for. I thought
Yeah.
you waited for him to walk by and you snap him in the ass.
No, it's good. Get the wrinkles out.
No,
I don't know.
I think
I don't know
mine's
why.
way better. Way better idea. First class,
Yeah, you should be able to
Glasses.
snap anyway.
snap an ass.
Yeah, some
Snap an ass and Delta first class.
yeah, one of those coach people tries to sneak their way up into first class. Just snap them right in the ass.
What? Like that. Just get a little tiny one. Actually, they get napkins. You have to try to snap them.
Yeah, I broke. Damn it. I got it too wet.
Oh my god! That would be the first class ever.
No,
Oh,
but first class was fun. Have you have you ever traveled by like boat cruise? Like
no,
or-
I absolutely hate like I no like if no fuck that cruises are Megan. Sorry,
no,
I'll
Mike,
change her name.
no,
Megan in Malfuzzi.
no, we don't need it.
No, like she goes on a lot of cruises,
I know, I know.
but like
My coworkers go on cruises all the time,
so here's the
and
thing.
I've never been on one.
You can't really bring weed on a fucking cruise. So it means I got to be on the cruise sober. 'Cause I'm not going to drink because if I drink and get drunk, I'm going over the fucking railing.
Yeah,
Clearly,
yeah.
I don't want to die in fucking Montego Bay because I fucking decided to have too many Long Island iced teas and fell off
Montego Bay.
the eighth
Why are you drinking Long Island iced teas? That's a terrible drink.
fell off the eighth deck of the USS Waukegan.
You come out of Waukegan, New Jersey. That's where the ship is located.
That's where they dock.
Oh.
$8. You can just see the tri-state area. Can tell you.
There.
7
It's like the ship just goes around in a circle. It's forward. It just rotates. Rotates around.
It goes from this side to the river, it just goes right around to this side of the river, and then comes back 2 days later and you're done. Great. Great.
Best $8 I ever spent.
I did need the horse-drawn carriage though. That was a little much.
I've never been on a like a big cruise. I've been on a
Yeah.
day cruise, like a whale
I've
watch.
been on those. Like I've been on the ones in up at Uncle Sam's boat tours.
Yeah, well,
Up
I
in
went
St. Lawrence.
off of actually from Maine to Nova Scotia. Again, we're talking about Canada a lot, but
Yeah.
from out of Maine and into Nova Scotia and
Yeah.
then back again. But it was just a day cruise up and back because
Yeah.
that whole trip takes
Oh my
about like
God.
3 hours, I think, 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
But it was a whale watching cruise. So
Oh,
like
no, no.
you go out in the morning and you go up to Nova Scotia and then they dock there and you get off and like we had lunch and then it's a little touristy place, but then you come back. But we did see some whales like off the side of the boat when we went and everything. That was kind of cool. I got horribly seasick on the way up
Oh,
though.
I bet.
that was my first time on. I had been on like smaller boats,
Yeah.
and I had been on those like Uncle Sam boats in the
Yep.
river.
Yep.
It's just the river, it's not like you're on the ocean.
Yeah.
So like when we got on, I was like really excited, and about an hour in, oh, I was
Yeah.
violently ill. Like, yeah, I was throwing up. I probably threw up for like an hour,
Just
hour and a
nonstop?
half. Yeah, it just kept
Oh,
coming.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
At least you're throwing up overboard.
I was like, I don't. It's like I don't even do anything.
They're like, how are you talking? It's insane.
We're like, could you go to the bathroom and do that or
Or
something?
over the side of the boat? What?
Not in the dining room. Maybe we should go someplace else and
That's it. We're going back to Weehawken.
like we don't have rooms. It's just a day cruise. I can't go back to my suite.
It's just too poor. Honey, not a pod food boat. The hole just goes right straight out to the fucking foot.
But the
Oh, that's
weird
too
thing
bad.
was that once we got up there and then we were on land and I actually was feeling a little bit better. We had like food and for lunch and everything. And when we came back, I was fine.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't take medicine or anything, but like I was absolutely fine, didn't get seasick or anything. We were able to like stay out on the deck and see the whales and everything like that. And it was nice.
We
But
went, we
yeah,
went on a when we were in Key
got my
West.
sea legs.
When we went to Key West, we went on a shark tour, like the
Yeah.
shark feeding tour,
Yeah.
and we saw a couple whales when we were there, but then they went in
A couple from Wales?
no, a couple of whales,
Oh, okay.
but then they put clothes on.
They were beached whales
No,
then.
they were. No, we were no, we went to, we did that. We did one with the last time we went, we did a dinner cruise with John and Becky.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Ron and Schmecky.
When
Don't
you,
sue us.
you change somebody's name, the beginning becomes Shma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Shma,
fair.
Shman and Schmecky.
Yeah, Schmon and Schmecky.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, those are fun. I like those cruises. They get sometimes though, like you said, they're.
We
I'd
went.
like to do one of those. You ever see the not the Alaska cruises, the ones you ever see the ones like in Europe, like the riverboat cruises? Where
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's like an actual like a cruise. It's like 8 days, but
yeah.
you're going down like the River Thames or
Don't
whatever it
they
is.
don't they have that like in the Mississippi too?
I think so, but do you really? I mean, is that?
Do you
I mean,
wanna?
let's.
Yeah, I
Is,
bet
are,
you
like
you got a point.
you're traveling through like those. Like, is that really where you want to go?
I mean, I just for the experience, I want to be on one of those ones that has the big wheel in the
The
back.
big steam powered
It's
the
not
paddle board
paddle boat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Steam.
like I feel like
If it was steam, why would they need the paddles?
nobody's ever been like, you know what I'd
Oh,
like
but
to
what
do?
drives the
I'd like to
paddle?
go on a 7 day cruise through southern United States. He's never
Yeah.
said that.
No, that's
See,
not it. That's a pontoon
no, that's a
with the big fan.
yeah, the fan boat.
No, we're looking at like a.
Um,
Yeah, no, it is a
steam
steamboat,
power.
like
Yeah, it's a steamboat.
steamboat.
Yeah, it's a goddamn steamboat. They used to have, remember, WSTM Channel 3 used to do the steamboat.
Yeah,
Morning,
yeah, yeah,
Saturday,
yeah,
Saturday
yeah.
steamboat.
Were you up here in the
That's it.
WSTM
I
club?
was.
So was I. So was I.
One of my friends was on the bowling. Remember when they used to do the bowling?
So was two of my friends. One, yeah, yeah. That's okay. We're gonna get into that in another second.
Yeah.
But the other boat thing that I was gonna mention was I went down to Florida on vacation with uh Schmistine,
Christine. Well, no,
Molly,
you've already said her name. So.
Molly, and Schmike.
Oh my god, I have a hilarious sushi story about them.
Um,
Schmally and Schmike.
Schmolly and Schmike.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, we went down and we were on vacation for a week with them and we wanted to okay, so get this.
Jake, where are we at with minutes?
45.
Okay.
We wanted to go shark fishing. Okay, so we wanted to go on a charter fishing
Yep.
thing in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yep.
So we were in Anna Maria Island in Florida. And we wanted to go shark fishing. And like it had to be like a month before we were calling every place down in Florida on Anna Maria Island and in the Keys
Yep.
and saying, okay, we want to book um, a shark fishing tour, or uh, not a tour. That's the wrong word.
That's right.
What am I
Um,
what am I looking for?
to that no, that's exactly
Event. We want charter. We want a charter for shark fishing. So what are you doing?
none of your business. I
Sorry.
I was making some bets. No, that's not true at all. Can't keep going. I was checking to see. I was just looking at because my thing keeps vibrating next to my elbow,
Oh, okay.
and I wanted to turn it down because it was a little loud. Thank you for getting involved in my personal shit.
You're welcome. I care. I wanted to make sure everything was okay.
That's fine.
Hey, maybe Aaron or Karen was had an emergency and you
No.
needed to. I don't know.
Her emergency.
I'm checking
Her,
on you.
her emergency is get home and do something with your kids because you won't leave me alone. That would be her emergency when she has one. But okay, so what were we just going to talk about? You
I
said
don't
you,
even
no,
remember.
you said we were going to talk about something else.
Oh no. So we went shark fishing,
Yes.
and we were calling around to all these different places and saying, because this was me. I had this like goal. I wanted to catch a hammerhead shark. Like
Mm,
I don't want to just catch a regular black tip shark or anything like that. I want a hammerhead. And we were asking everybody, and they
mhm.
were like, you're not going to catch a hammerhead.
Yeah.
It's the wrong time of year. Number one.
Yep.
Number two, they're rare down here,
Mhm.
and they just don't bite. Like even if they are there, they just don't bite.
Okay.
And we were like, okay.
I feel like they
So
do.
we went with the one guy who said, I mean, it's possible, but it's highly unlikely.
Was he smoking a bong at the time? Like I feel
No,
like
but his name was what was his name? Captain Gurley.
Schmurley.
Gur- So I thought it was ironic that Captain Gurley
Yeah.
was actually Australian, and before he did charter shark cruises in the Gulf of Mexico, he used to hunt great white sharks in Australia.
Hmm.
Yeah, so like he had a
Like
lot of
by hand
experience.
or like
Yeah, and spear.
oh my god.
They would hunt him with a spear.
So
By
his spear he made harpoon.
maybe. And that is a nautical spear, a harpoon. It's a it's a
My man nautical spear will be opening.
opening for technical
We're gonna start a whole entire
King featuring special guest nautical spear.
Lost Horizon May 14th.
Also right.
Get your tickets now before it's sold out. Merch available on it.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah.
So but okay, long story short, we ended up, I'll tell more of the story later, maybe, but we caught a hammerhead.
That's
We did
insane.
catch a hammerhead,
That's
and it
insane.
actually made the news. They said it was only the fourth hammerhead caught that year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was
That's
insane.
insane.
But
So
we have pictures of it and everything, me and Christine, and it was Christine is the one who actually hooked it,
mhm.
and she reeled it for 20 minutes, and then she gave it to me, and I reeled it for 20 minutes, and then we gave it to Schmolly. Molly reeled it for 20 minutes, and it pulled us a mile from where we actually got it. But Captain Gurley actually, in the first mate, pulled it onto the boat. But they're an endangered species, so it was a catch and release thing. But we got pictures with it and then put it back in the water. But it was fucking amazing. It was like that was a once in a lifetime dream come true.
So you
Amazing
caught a
stuff.
hammerhead.
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess you could say you nailed it.
Uh,
No, just thinking while you were telling that story, like
it was okay. That was better than the other one.
oh, you there's a hammerhead.
Liam
Right.
Neeson.
The hammerhead. There's a sawfish,
Yeah.
but there's no like
There's a
screwdriver.
swordfish.
There's no screwdriver fish. Allen wrench fish.
No, because they can't handle the vodka. That's why there's not a
Oh,
screwdriver fish.
oh, well, that's fair.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, well, you don't make like that'd be
Is there a
nice.
drill? Is it anything with a drill? Drill bit Taylor?
Seahorse. It's close to sawhorse. You see male seahorses do they keep their own babies? Like
Yeah,
they have a pout?
yeah.
I just thought that was interesting. I don't know why we said seahorse.
I don't know either.
So
But
that's fine.
no, I was gonna bring something else up. What was I gonna bring up?
I don't know. Chef?
No,
I hate myself so much sometimes. I do.
I think about that all the time now.
Why? And Aaron gets
I say that to people and they don't know where it comes from.
Yeah.
So this, if you're watching this and you heard that, there's an episode of Family Guy where Peter's looking for a job,
Yeah.
and the guy who's supposed to be finding him a job goes, "I'm going to be honest with you, I'm retiring in a week, so I've really checked out." And so Peter goes, "Well, what am I supposed to do then?" And the guy goes, "Chef." So whenever anybody anywhere, like at work or anything, asks me like, "Well, what am I supposed to do?" I always
Yeah.
think, I don't know, chef.
Chef?
I'll
So
say
funny.
it, and they'll be like, "What?"
So funny. It's so funny.
I have no idea what
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
no. Oh my god, I was watching Family Guy the other day, and
What was I gonna bring up?
it was the episode where he had the stroke,
Yeah,
which is one of the funniest fucking things.
stop making fun of me. By the wrong team going, stroke, stroke. Stop making fun of me.
Also, his arm and his leg were in the fucking
Yes.
driving away. They're in the door. It's just, oh my god,
Yeah.
I
It's
love
been
that.
the end of the world as we know it is on the radio, and he's trying to sing along.
So, oh my god. So I don't know if you probably, I don't know if you don't watch her, but there's this magician comedian, um, woman. Her name's Lucy Darling.
I saw that you guys got
Dude,
tickets to that,
I
and
am
I've never
so
even heard of.
I am almost as excited as I am for the like
Weird Al?
literally no for Metallica.
Oh,
I am almost as excited for this show as I am for that
as you were for Metallica.
as I was for Metallica.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it is. She is so funny. She's like 30s. She comes off like she just stepped out of the 30s.
Yeah,
Like,
like vintage. Yeah,
you know,
vintage.
and she's got like her hair. It's red hair and it's all up in like a bun.
Yeah,
And it's a wig because the real girl is.
yeah.
She posts all the time on TikTok.
Yeah.
But she's so funny.
I saw that you guys were getting tickets, and I like looked her up a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, I never even heard of this person."
Yeah, she's so funny. She
Never
just
heard of
talks
her.
people. She does like 2 magic tricks, brings on stage, and then like has people ask questions. Like everybody like puts in questions from the audience, and then she just pulls them and asks random, and then fucking makes fun of everybody. It's so good. She's so funny. She's coming to the On Center, so I got tickets for that. But
Nice.
you have
Nice.
you're starting to get close to August is coming up fast.
I know.
It's coming up real fast. So well, I mean, yeah. 4
Yeah,
months,
it
5
is,
months,
and I'm excited.
4 months.
Yeah, I am excited. We're getting there. For the wedding. I think everybody's got at least on the bride's part, they've got all their dresses and everything. We got the venue picked out.
Yep.
We've got an officiant, but I don't know how much I trust him.
Yeah, he is.
So
I think he's good. I think he's ready. He's been practicing in the mirror, from what I hear.
yeah, I hear he's wearing a tuxedo T-shirt.
Nope, nope. It's actually a sweatshirt. It's a tuxedo hoodie with a tuxedo T-shirt underneath.
Just so you know, I think Heather's not going to want that. I'll just put that right out here, so it's public knowledge.
I feel that the start of the ceremony is a terrible time to say, ah, because then I'll just have a tuxedo T-shirt on.
That would be awesome, though, if you showed up in a tuxedo sweatshirt,
And then I had a
and then we were like, "Rob, I told you not to wear that." You're like, "Oh, sorry." And then you take it off, and you have a tuxedo T-shirt on underneath it. I would love that. That would be amazing.
I do have to. Aaron is going to be my writer for my things. I mean, I have questions that I have to send. you guys.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. We'll
but,
go through that whole thing.
but she's gonna help me narrow down my hour and a half Netflix special to a brisk 5 minutes.
It'd probably be good too. I don't think everybody wants. It's only a 3-hour tour, so
we'll throw an intermission in there. It's fine.
Yeah.
It'll be like to pretend they're at Hamilton.
you're gonna do a lot of crowd work.
We're gonna. I think. Well, I'm gonna have you help with. Actually, I was gonna have Heather do the crowd work.
She'll appreciate that.
I feel. I'll
Yeah.
be like, dearly beloved, we're gathered here today. Some questions from the audience. Who wants to go first? Nate's over there. Me.
Oh my God.
Joel's looking at you going, don't encourage him. Be like, yes, sir. Mate,
Fake? You with the skin?
oh, the skin in the face. Oh my God.
What was it? There was something else we were going to talk. I said I wanted to bring up. Do you remember what it was at all? What were we talking about? We were talking about ships,
Yeah.
and I said I was gonna.
We were talking about
You said something about ships and like taking cruises in like Europe
yeah, and then we talked about the Uncle Sam boat
and
tour,
Alaska.
the steamboat tour. And then we talked about bowling on Channel 3.
God, that was.
Is that it? Was it something to do with
It might
was
have
it
been.
something to do with
Oh yeah, you know what? It was. It was. How are we doing on time?
57 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. One last story.
No, what I was just going to bring up was the fact that you and I. It's so funny because we've been friends for a number of years now since you've been dating Aaron.
Yeah.
But I think it's so funny that we discovered through just coincidence that we
Oh, yeah.
probably knew each other when we were in high school
That's true.
because
That's true.
we went to that church lock-in thing.
Yep.
We were both Spring Fling.
Spring Fling.
Yeah.
Houghton
So-
College.
Yeah. Which I think is hilarious because Heather went there too. So you might have even known Heather back or at least, ran into her because we went every year to Spring Fling.
That was
And apparently you did too, and we didn't even know
I
that.
went like 4 years. And
Yeah.
all I can so looking back at it now,
So what we're talking about is it was a church function for their youth groups. So like
all over the state.
Junior high, senior high,
Like 8th, 9th, 10th, 8th and up.
youth
Like,
groups
you
from
know.
churches, Protestant churches all through the New York, Central New York area, Western New York area. They would all go to this one college, and there was a lock-in in the gymnasium, and they would have basketball tournaments, volleyball tournaments. They had an Olympic-sized swimming pool. There was 4 racquetball courts. There was a track on the second floor.
There was
There was like a
theater where
weight
people
room.
would get
And then, there was this was a brilliant thing to do with repressed teenage church
give them a
kids.
dark room in a
is-
movie.
Set up the side room where normally there's the rock climbing wall.
Yep.
Cover up the rock climbing wall with a big sheet, and then turn off all the lights and play movies
Yep.
with no chairs, no seating.
Everybody's on the floor.
Everyone's just on the floor,
Blanket.
up in sleeping bags.
Blanket and sleeping bag,
That-
baby.
Was a genius idea.
That was great.
That
was people.
that room got a good scrubbing the next day. Let me tell you that.
Burn that
I am
fucker.
sure
Burn that fucker. to the
because that's you didn't even want to I think what they did was
to say is a lot of boys' testicles drop in that room.
yes, I think what they probably did was just opened up the door and then
Closed it.
they had like a fire hose of just full of sanitation gel, but they just and it was like that foaming stuff, and they just let it sit for like 24 hours and settle.
They went in
And they washed it. They all went in hazmat suits and washed it down.
They opened the door. First thing they had to do was they had to take the sheet off the rock climbing wall. So they
They're like, door, just lock this door. And then they're like, no, push it harder. Oh,
Just the most ridiculous. Like it was literally like
this was a solid carpet. Why is this all polka dotted with like and there's
did Jackson Pollock paint?
right? Did
Oh
we
my
hear Jack Bow to redo this roof?
uh
Oh my God,
Jackson Schmollick.
Schmalik?
All right.
No, but yeah, I think it's funny how like years later we discovered that because that was just a like a I don't even remember. I think you brought it up. You said something about I used to go to this thing called. You didn't even remember what it was called at the time. You were like,
Yep.
it was like a church lock-in at Houghton College.
Yep.
Oh, because I said I went to Houghton, and you go, oh, I used to go to Houghton every now and then.
For that thing that they used to do when they used to for the horny teen. Oh, the horny teen-a-thon. I don't know how half of the people that ran that should be in prison. There was a lot of debauchery.
I
There
think
was nowhere near enough fucking chaperones.
and you know what? I think that at first I thought it was like how naive. Come on, they had to know. It's teenagers
So like
that you're locking in overnight who are hopped up on caffeine and
it's very
I used to bring like a 12 pack of Jolt Cola because it was an all-nighter. So you would get there at like 8 o'clock at night
Yep.
and the tournaments, the basketball tournaments, the volleyball, like everything that you did, it was an all-nighter lock-in where you were expected to stay up all night.
Yep.
And then you all went to breakfast the next morning and then everyone went their separate ways.
Yep.
But I used to bring like a 12 pack of Jolt Cola and drink like the entire thing.
You know what I realized thinking about it now is that, like when we got there, our chaperones, like because we used to go with our youth group from the church, like our chaperones, like once we got there, I don't never fucking saw them again.
Well, no, because they were like running the tournaments and like doing. They were like participating in the actual sports events that were going on. Whereas
banging at the Motel 6, like
all the kids just wanted, they're like, I'm kind of tired. I think I'm going to go in and watch a movie. And then they were like, come on, Patty, you want to come?
Oh my God.
Not the same Patty.
Sorry, Patty.
From earlier. But yeah. All right.
Well, I think this turned out better.
It did.
After a lot of delays.
I was a little put off by the Technical Kinks. It's just not my style of music. But we got past it, and I drank my blueberry blonde Saranac beer.
That's good beer. Quality.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's I do like. I think my favorite blueberry beer is the Ellicottville.
Yeah.
It's really good. But this is not bad. Really,
my favorite blueberry beer is Capri Sun.
Yeah.
They have a very good mixed berry.
Is blue one of those mixed?
So, yeah,
it's usually not. It's usually like raspberry, blackberry, strawberry, but they don't include blueberries in the mixed berry, which I really feel is somewhat racist.
Yeah.
Because you remember last week we were talking about how you can't say the Blue Man Group anymore.
That's true.
It's yeah. Damn racists.
Stupid.
What do you got against blueberries? Anyway. So we didn't get to go live. If I figure out a way to get this, maybe
we'll figure this
post
out.
this on Facebook so that you can watch it on Facebook now. What we are going to edit and then post it on YouTube.
We'll figure it out
as per normal.
Yeah.
But
you know,
hey, if you listened, if you watched this week, thank you very much.
Sorry.
What are you singing?
I'm trying to give you smooth, mellow background music.
Oh, you're setting the mood while I'm okay.
Like outros. It's like when the narrator ends, there's like that music behind them, like just trailing off. And I was just trying to do it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Wow. It's Larry Springer's final thought.
Thanks for Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Stay fresh, cheese bags.